and a kick out by Slater at 2. So far, Enzo Amore has had a rough time. And now Enzo is reversing it there, but Slater back and reversing it, trying to get some offense here. And now here comes Slater. And Slater now hitting that move off the second rope. And now going for the cover on Enzo. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 by Enzo. So it looks like both superstars are worn down about as much as they both kick out around the same time. Neither superstar hitting their signature or finishing maneuvers yet. And now an elbow shot to the face by Heath Slater. And Heath Slater has now gotten all the momentum. And now going to the top rope. Enzo Amore rolling, trying to get away from Heath Slater, but he's not going to make it. Oh, and then he moves out of the way just in time as Enzo Amore now picking up Slater. Slater standing up, and he tried to go for that splash, but he failed to connect as Heath Slater moved about a step backwards, and Enzo Amore could not hit that cross body off the ropes. But then Enzo dropping Slater on his back. So far in this matchup, Enzo Amore, there's that splash and an immediate kick up by Heath Slater. He's not going to sell that move. He's the Heath Slater, man. That move doesn't mean nothing. Now Enzo Amore trying to pick Slater up. Slater now reversing it, sending Enzo into the corner. And now Enzo sending Slater into the corner, and Enzo picking Slater up. And now here comes Enzo Amore, and then an arm drag throwing him to the center of the ring is Enzo. And Enzo trying to wear Slater down with this working hold. As right now Enzo Amore in relative ease of control of this matchup. And now shots to the midsection by Heath Slater, and Slater dropping Enzo down. And now Slater going for a working hold. As these superstars trading back and forth is the momentum in this matchup. And now here comes Enzo, and shots to the midsection of Heath Slater. And now Slater, backdrop to Enzo Amore. And now going for the cover is Slater. Is this enough? Probably not. 2 count and a kick out by Enzo Amore. Slater is trying to catch his breath here. And oh man, nailing Enzo from out of nowhere. Here we go. 1, 2, and a kick out by Enzo Amore at 2. This is a big time match. Is the #1 contendership opportunity for the Intercontinental Championship on the line. The winner of this matchup will face Kevin Owens for his Intercontinental title inside the Elimination Chamber. And now here comes Enzo Amore. Enzo. There's that bulldog off the second rope. And now going for the cover on Heath Slater. 1, 2, 3. Enzo Amore picks up the win, and Slater dropped. And how disappointing as Enzo Amore hits that DDT off the second rope and ends up winning this match. He will go in for an opportunity at the IC title. Damn. How disappointing that Enzo Amore ends up beating the great Heath Slater. As now Enzo ends up picking up this win. And I gotta say that for Heath Slater fans out there, you know who you are. It's just disappointing to see Enzo Amore beat Heath Slater. But don't worry, for Heath Slater fans, he is still here. We've got plenty of Universe Mode to go. In fact, Money in the Bank is the pay-per-view after the Elimination Chamber. We're going to have 6 qualifying matches. But perhaps Slater can pick up a big-time win in one of those matches. But Enzo Amore headed to the chamber, and Slater will have to take the weekend off, unfortunately, as we're going to get ready for our main event. This is another one presented by you, the fans, as we are going to get ready for this final matchup, the final matchup that has any meaning on Elimination Chamber. I don't know about you guys, but there is a chance that I might just sim the week before the chamber and just go straight to the chamber. I don't know about you guys. If you guys want to see anything, I just don't know if it will matter enough. Like, I should have planned it out where the first week we didn't do anything and then the chamber #1 contendership matches happened, but I didn't plan it out very well. So here we go, triple threat action as Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins. Triple threat action. Randy Orton making his triumphant return and Brock Lesnar's first appearance since WrestleMania. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see Raw, and SmackDown before the chamber, or do you guys just want to see the chamber either tomorrow? It'll be tomorrow night at some time, or Friday. I'm planning. I mean, I want to do it this weekend, but I just don't feel like the Raw and SmackDown before the Elimination Chamber are meaningful. Yeah, skip to the chamber. Okay, so we're just gonna go. What we're gonna do is after Monday Night Raw here. If you guys want me to download any CAWs, we're gonna do that first. We're gonna go and we're gonna play 2 matches of NXT, and then we'll go right to the chamber. And we'll do the chamber either tomorrow or the next day, depending on what goes on with my appointment. That's tomorrow morning. How long that's going to take. But remember, if you follow me on Twitter or on Facebook, if you like Grandmaster Shaymin on Facebook, then you'll get notified exactly when the Elimination Chamber pay-per-view begins. But we're going to do NXT immediately after this one. We're going to download any CAWs that you guys want to have compete on NXT. And then we're going to go to the chamber after that. So here comes our triple threat match. And the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar, looking to reclaim the WWE title. I got to say, Brock Lesnar has been out of title competition for far too long, as he has not held that championship for over a year, and he is looking to claim the WWE World Heavyweight title. He has to win this triple threat match in order to do it. Most likely NXT TakeOver will take place the weekend after the Elimination Chamber. What I'm probably going to do is after each pay-per-view, we're going to have a takeover event the weekend after each pay-per-view. So the only problem right now is that I only have the 3 championship matches. I have 4 matches that are completely empty. And that's where I'd like to have CAWs and you guys help create these rivalries so that we can have NXT TakeOver in full capacity. Because right now NXT TakeOver is gonna happen the weekend after Elimination Chamber. We're gonna have NXT TakeOver, and then the weekend after Money in the Bank, we're gonna have another NXT TakeOver. Then the weekend, you get the idea. The weekend after each pay-per-view, we're going to have an NXT TakeOver event where the titles will be on the line. And then we're going to... all 3 titles, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to introduce the European Championship at NXT TakeOver. But I don't know who to have compete for it yet. So we're going to see that we can have a #1 contendership shot. You want to put Slater on NXT? We could do that. We could put Slater on NXT. The only problem with putting Slater on NXT is that he won't get a Money in the Bank opportunity because he's on NXT. So do we have Slater on NXT and not on Raw and SmackDown? He won't get a shot at the Money in the Bank briefcase though. So that's That's what we got. But here comes triple threat action. Randy Orton, Brock Lesnar, and Seth Rollins. Triple threat action. Here we go. And Lesnar immediately going after Randy Orton, and boom, German suplex right off the bat. And now Lesnar taking up Orton and now trying to wear down Orton right now. And Seth Rollins is just kind of watching. Waiting for his moment to shine. And here comes Seth Rollins. And now wait, he's backing up. He's rethinking it. And as Brock Lesnar now stomping on the stomach of Randy Orton. And now Seth Rollins going after Brock Lesnar. And Lesnar picking up Rollins and planting Seth. Yep, Suplex City is here in Providence, Rhode Island. So Providence, Rhode Island has become Suplex City. And now here comes, and Rollins reversing it there. And drop kick to the face, knocking Lesnar down. And now Orton and Rollins seem to be double teaming Brock Lesnar, as they both don't want Lesnar to win. Yep, Orton and Rollins both seem to be double teaming Brock Lesnar. And here comes Lesnar, though, planting Rollins. As one of these superstars could be the difference maker come the Chamber. As we're going to have a lot of absolutely terrific matchups. The week after Elimination Chamber, we're going to start building up some feuds, U.S. Intercontinental and Women's Championship. Then Money in the Bank, we're going to have Raw and SmackDown after that first week. We're going to have one Money in the Bank qualifying match as our main events. So we're going to have the second Monday Night Raw after Elimination Chamber, and then the second SmackDown, third Raw, third SmackDown, and fourth Raw and fourth SmackDown. That way, all of the shows will actually matter. Because I messed up this time, and the last week before Elimination Chamber, we didn't have... There's not really any point to it, because the entire card is set. We don't need anything. So... we're going to go here as Randy Orton and Lesnar both seem to be double teaming Seth Rollins now. Rollins planting Orton, and then immediately here comes Lesnar with a vertical suplex. And now going for the cover on Seth Rollins, and Orton now breaking up the cover as he tries to make sure that he has an opportunity to get back into that WWE Championship picture. Oh, man, and here comes that backbreaker off the second rope. Oh, man, and Randy Orton trying to make his presence felt in his return match after being injured for so long. And now here comes Lesnar, but Randy Orton reversing it. And now Randy Orton trying to go for a move, but then Fisherman's carry over his shoulders is Brock Lesnar, and now reversal by Seth Rollins, and now everybody's punching everybody. As this match is for an opportunity at the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. All three of these men are former holders of that very title. Actually, I mean, technically Orton didn't hold that very title. He held the WWE and World Heavyweight titles. But you know what I mean. As Randy Orton now lifted up, and Brock Lesnar going into that butterfly stance and just throwing Randy Orton across the ring. And Rollins immediately goes for the pin, trying to take advantage of Randy Orton being down there. And now Lesnar just forcing Rollins into that submission hold, and Orton dropping Lesnar and going for the cover. It's Randy Orton, but Seth Rollins breaks it up. As this match will continue here. And Rollins and Orton both going after Lesnar. Knee to the back by Orton on Lesnar in a double team. As Rollins going after Lesnar, and then Randy Orton immediately stops this double team and goes after Seth Rollins. As now Orton dropping Seth, and then Lesnar headbutt to the back of the head of Randy Orton. And Lesnar now going after